Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another Readathon vlog. Before we begin, check out this adorable Slytherin hat that my best friend made me. She has been visiting me for the past few days, which is how I haven't vlogged anything, and it's now Wednesday of the Readathon. I am currently walking to my local city library to pick up Priory of the Orange Tree. Because I am making a slight adjustment in strategy. My original plan was to read Carry On in physical book because I have it already, and read Priory of the Orange Tree on audiobook. However, I am having a lot of difficulty, or I was having a lot of difficulty, just following Priory of the Orange Tree on audiobook. Something about it wasn't working for me. Maybe it was the world building and characters were too complicated. I don't know. I just wasn't really getting it. So I've decided to change tactics. I'm now doing Carry On audiobook, which is a much lighter, easier to follow book. So I can get through that one a lot easier, I think. And I'm going to go pick up a physical copy of Priory of the Orange Tree to see if I can understand it better in physical form. So yeah. I did, however, finish my first book of the Readathon yesterday, which was Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, which was the last book in the Darker Shade of Magic series, or Shades of Magic, or whatever it is, I don't remember. And I really loved this series. I liked this last book. I have some complicated feelings about it that I will maybe go into a little bit later when I'm not walking down the street. I think I gave it like 4 stars, but I gave Gathering of Shadows 5 stars because I loved Gathering of Shadows so much. Anyway, like I said, maybe I'll go into this a little bit later when I'm not walking down the street. So yeah, let's go to the library and get a book. Oh, big stretch. Hi to Bubby. Hello, honey. So I just got back from the library and successfully got Priory of the Orange Tree. I mean, I had it on hold, so I knew that they would have it, but you know, still, I've got it now. Now I need to figure out where I was in the story, because I don't know the audio to page number calculation. I need to figure that out. But first, I'm gonna be leaving again to go grocery shopping because it is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and last night I decided that I wanted to be in charge of the pies, which means that I need to go get the ingredients. I decided to make an apple pie and a pumpkin pie. I'm gonna try to make both of them today, which is ambitious. I also have some homework that I need to get done, because for my neuroanatomy class, I have a big project involving drawing out all of the cranial nerves and what body parts they innervate, etc., what systems they're a part of. It's a really big project, and I haven't started it, and it's due on Monday. So before I leave to go grocery shopping, I figured I should talk about A Conjuring of Light. This is a library book copy from my school library, which is why there is no jacket on it. But yeah, it is a hefty book, although that feels silly now looking at Priory of the Orange Tree. This is way worse. I don't know why I decided to pick books that were all over 500 pages for a 9-day readathon. What is wrong with me? Usually I'm so much more strategic than that. But anyway, listen, I loved this series, the Darker Shade of Magic, Shades of Magic series, whatever. I don't know that this book needed to be as long as it was. There were also quite a few character deaths that I saw coming. Okay, it's 624 pages. I don't know that it needed to be that long. And obviously I'm not going to say who the characters are for people that haven't read it. Maybe I'll do a spoiler review at some point, but yes, there were at least 3 character deaths that I can name off the top of my head that felt inevitable, and I had been waiting for them to happen to the point where their deaths just felt exhausting. They didn't feel emotional. They didn't feel moving. I just felt tired. And I felt that about a lot of the book by the end. I just kind of felt tired, which may have been that I read it too quickly. I read it in like 2 or 3 days. I had a really big book hangover. I finished it yesterday and I was kind of useless for the rest of the day because book hangover. And some of that was good and some of that was just plain exhaustion. So yeah, overall, I still really love the series. I think that the second book is my favorite of the series because it's just got so many things I like. It has magical tournaments. It has enough pining to fill a forest. It has some amazing dancing and makeout scenes. It's got a lot of what I love. And yeah, this one was still really good. It had some really great stuff with Kel and Lila. It had some really great stuff with Rye. So would I recommend the series as a whole? Yes. Oh my god, cats, would you chill out? Polly. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, so time to go grocery shopping. So I just want everyone to know I'm back from the grocery store. I didn't get out of bed until very late today, and there is a reason for it, which is that this little kitten, yeah, you, keeps sitting on top of me. And as everyone knows, if there is a kitten using you as a bed rest, you can't move. You're trapped. That's just how it is. And yeah, the cats were really precious today. And she's still, I sat down for like a second and she's just immediately curled up on my leg like a little baby. Look at you. Yeah, you. You're a little nuisance, you know that? No remorse. Nothing. Well, it is pie time. I'm going to start with the pumpkin because I feel like that's going to be easier. And this is actually all of the ingredients that are needed. It's pretty simple. It's just sugar, can of pumpkin, some evaporated milk, 2 eggs, a little bit of salt, and then ground ginger, cinnamon, and cloves. I'm going to be using the recipe that is on the back of the Libby's pumpkin can with the slight variation that I am doubling the spices because, duh. Well, actually, no, it's afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock. This might be my only update for today because it is Thursday, which means that it is Thanksgiving. So Ashlyn and I just went on a Pokemon Go walk while we waited for the apple pie that I baked this morning to cool. She is now showering, and then we're just gonna get ready to go over to my mom's place and have Thanksgiving dinner. So we're probably gonna be pretty busy for the rest of the day with family stuff. So I don't know how much reading I will get done. I don't know how much vlogging I will get done. So this might be it, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm sitting on the bathroom floor in my school friend's apartment because I've made a buddy. She asked me to come check in on her cat, and he's apparently been starving for affection because he's very happy to see me, a person he's never met before. And yeah, we're buddies now. Yeah, buddy. Oh, honey. And now I am coming to you from the bedroom of my other friend who has also asked me for cat sitting duty help. They're, I guess, off with family? I don't actually know where they are, but they're not here for the next few days. And their cat has ran away and hidden from me, but I'm just gonna chill out because I have a lot of homework to do and I have Carry On to listen to. I'm a little more than halfway through the audiobook right now and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out, see if the cat comes and joins me because my friend did ask me if I would hang out for a little while to see if their cat wanted some affection, and I also have a lot of homework that I need to get done, and my own apartment is very messy and very distracting, so I'm gonna try to do it here. So that's the plan. It's technically Black Friday, which means that a lot of people are going shopping today. I, however, am spending the day cat sitting for friends. Although I am going to a movie later today with my family because my brother's in town for the weekend. He's visiting from out of state. And yeah, time for some family movie time. I also just realized, embarrassingly, that I'm wearing the same overshirt in like the last 3 days of clips. I don't wear it every day. I've just worn it for parts of the last few days, like when I'm going out for a walk, and then that happens to be when I'm filming. So that's embarrassing, but maybe we can move past that. And I'll see y'all in the next clip. Hello everyone. It is very late. It's like 3:30 on the last day of the Readathon. One Readathon to rule them all. I almost called it the Booktubeathon. Oh boy, I'm tired. And there are cats everywhere. So yeah, it is 3:30. It is a rainy, overcast, cold, terrible day. The cats are knocking stuff around in the background. Natasha, stop it! Oh my goodness. And I'm just getting ready to leave to go check in on my friend's cat again. And then tonight I am doing dinner and board games with my mom and my brother because my brother leaves town tomorrow. So we want to do like a last night thing while he's here. Last night we went and saw Knives Out, the movie. Dude, shut up. It is not dinner time. It's 3:30. Get out of the bathroom. Knives Out, super fun, really entertaining, kept me guessing. I really loved every bit of it. You may have noticed, since I brought up last time that I had worn the same overshirt, I'm wearing now a different flannel shirt because that's the kind of gay I am. It's winter. That means flannel. It's the last day of the readathon, which means that I'm kind of saying fuck it. I don't know. I might extend this vlog into tomorrow because I'm going bookstore shopping tomorrow with a friend. So yeah, might keep this going for another day. I'll catch you guys up in a bit. Let's go. So it is actively raining, but I am walking the 3 blocks to my friend's place to look after their cat. I would just feel ridiculous driving 3 blocks just to go spend time with the cat for like 20 minutes. So yeah, we're out in the rain and I am listening to a new audiobook, which is The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winters, because I realized that I've just been reading a whole slew of white people recently, and I need to mix it up a little bit. You know, get some melanin in there. So yeah, I will update you guys again when I'm there. So updating you while I was at my friend's place didn't really work out the way I planned it to, because I showed up and another one of my friends, who is another person that lives in that house, was there with her girlfriend doing workout videos in the living room, and I just would have felt really awkward vlogging tucked away in one friend's room while another friend was right out in the living room. So yeah, I am back home. But I thought that since it is the last day of the readathon, I should do a quick wrap up. So you guys already know that I managed to finish A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. I think it was Tuesday, maybe, is when I finished it. But then last night, I actually managed to finish Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I did it on audiobook. I really enjoyed the audiobook. I really enjoyed the book in general. I thought it was delightful and charming and very funny. I really love Simon and Baz together. I particularly, I think, love Baz, but I'm a Slytherin, so not surprising. It was just a really great time. I have heard that the sequel, Wayward Son, pretty much destroys everything that people loved about Carry On, so probably not gonna read that second one, because it seems like Rainbow Rowell just really didn't understand what made her first book good. So yeah, it's a shame when that happens, but I'm just pretending that Carry On is a standalone, and what a shame that Rainbow Rowell never wrote any more books in this series. So I had one other book on my TBR, which was Priory of the Orange Tree. She's 800 pages, and I was really not following it when I was doing it in audiobook, so I have just basically given up on this one. I haven't given up on reading this completely, I've just given up on reading it for this readathon. I do still want to read this book, but there's absolutely no way I can read an 800-page book in the next, I want to say I have 8 hours until midnight. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to read 100 pages an hour when I also have life stuff to do. So I'm going to hang on to this and try to actually read it before it's due back to the library, but it's not going to happen today. So honestly, those two books are really it. I did manage to get through 2 books that were both more than 500 pages, though. I am usually a lot more strategic about my readathon readings, but yeah, this was not that time. So this might be it for today, since I'm basically just going to listen to The Rage of Dragons while I do homework. I'm not going to finish it today. It's a 16-hour audiobook. I will do a quick check-in with you guys tomorrow. Hello, everyone. So the readathon is over. They have announced the winner, and I am very annoyed to announce that the winner of the one readathon to rule them all was Gryffindor House. Yes, that annoys me a lot. Slytherins, we gave it a good run. We had a really good hustle, but those dang Gryffindors, they snuck in. I have a feeling that it's partly because there were so few of them that their points got averaged out to a much higher number, but whatever. So today I went out to brunch with a friend, and then we went to a bookstore. I only got 2 things, and only one of them was a book. So the non-book item that I got was this very cute turtle tea infuser, because I have a small collection of loose leaves teas, and I have one of those tea infusers, but it's just like the metal grabby one, and I wanted a cute one. And the other thing that I got was Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater, because I have really enjoyed the Raven Cycle quartet. I wanted to call it a trilogy. It was not. And I am very excited to see what happens with Ronan. I've heard mostly good things about this one. So yeah, here's hoping. They didn't have the book that I was there for, which was a graphic novel, Mooncakes, about a witch and a non-binary werewolf, but I put in a special order, so I should be able to get that next week. But that's gonna be it for this readathon vlog. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you participated in the readathon, let me know what your favorite book was, and if you didn't, just let me know what you've been reading recently. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!